The following portion of Good Day PA is sponsored by Members First Federal Credit Union. According to online reports, many small businesses tend to see a slump in sales this time of the year due to vacations and altered spending habits. And here in the Mid-State, there are countless small businesses to explore and support. Members First helps guide these businesses every step of the way. To explain how, we have Chad Stein with Members First, along with Josh Galinato of Moxi Spa. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
All right. So, Chad, let's start with you. Why is it important to support small businesses, and why is it important to focus for Members First?
Yeah, supporting small businesses is at the heart of who we actually are. We often say and we believe that small businesses are the backbone of our local economy. So the fact that we get to play a part in more than 25,000 small businesses is truly remarkable. Super happy to have Josh here, a business that we got to work with the last couple of years and we're still working with. But I still remember the first phone call we got to have a couple years back, and to see where he and his business have grown to today is truly amazing. So happy to have him here to share a little bit more about our relationship.
Yeah, and let's lead into that question. Josh, tell us a little bit about Moxi.
Yeah, so Moxi is, we have a small spa in Lebanon that we started in 2022 with the help of Members First. So my wife and I had the privilege of doing some travel through the years, and we've been to some really nice places where you don't just have really good service, you have a full-on experience, and we wanted to bring that back to Lebanon with us because we think everybody deserves to have that. So 2022 rolled around, we were getting started. We needed a loan on some equipment that we wanted to get. Reached out to a few local banks, some national banks, and ended up getting connected with Chad here, and the rest is history.
Capital is so important for small businesses.
Yeah.
Chad, can you tell us a little bit about the services that Members First offers small businesses?
Yeah, we have a full suite of products. You know, we have our standard deposit accounts, our checking, savings, but also we have term loans, lines of credit, and cash management tools that really help our businesses in their day-to-day operations. We understand they have a lot going on. So the better that we can understand what they have going on, the better we're able to assist. So we try to jump in there with our business owners like Josh, understand what they have going on to best assist them, whether it's a newer business or a more established business looking to expand. We're here to have those conversations.
Small business owners kind of do it all. They're the CEO, but also the accountant and the janitor, everything in one.
Right, wearing all the hats.
Josh, can you tell us a little bit about any advice that you have for small businesses when it comes to banking locally? I know you mentioned you went nationally too, but you stayed local.
Yes. So when we needed a loan, we were willing to go with almost anybody. So we started looking at some of the bigger names, you know, that a lot of people are familiar with, Chase, Bank of America, stuff like that. And then we started looking at some of the more local people. And what really struck us the most about local, like Members First, was just they know business, but they also know the people in the local area. And they were so much more personable. You didn't have to wait for a phone call or some person, God knows where they are, to the point where, you know, Chad came in one day in blue jeans and a pullover, and I was like, oh, okay, this is cool, you know. So and then it just developed into more than a business relationship. I mean, Chad's my friend now. We have each other's phone numbers, you know. I can text him, say, hey, buddy, what's going on with golf? Or, hey, I need help with a new loan. So you don't get that with a big national bank.
That's great to have such a personal relationship.
Yeah.
So, Chad, can you tell us a little bit more about how people get in contact with you?
Yeah.
They want to be friends with you too.
Yeah, I'd love to be their friend. Yeah, you can give us a call. You can stop into one of our 60 branches in the area, or you can visit us at membersfirst.org.
All right, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, John.
The previous portion of Good Day PA was sponsored by Members First Federal Credit Union.